Hi, boys and girls. How are you doing today? I missed you. It's science time again. And today, in our science lesson, we are going to learn about the life cycle. Do you know what a life cycle is? Let's find out in today's lesson. So, boys and girls, let's talk about the human life cycle so that you can understand better. When you started out, you were just a little baby, and then you began to grow and you became a child like how you are now. Soon you're going to grow and you're going to become a teenager like your big brother or sister. And then you're going to grow so tall and big, you're going to become an adult like your mom and dad. And that's called the human life cycle. Mom and dad, they have the baby, you, and then you grow to a child, then a teenager, and then an adult. This is called the human life cycle. Some time ago, when we looked at the non-fiction book, we talked about how the frog developed. First it was the egg, then you got it, the tadpole, then we had the frogs, the baby frogs, and then the adult frog. And they're different at each stage. So this is the frog's life cycle. A life cycle tells us how we grow and develop and how we move from one stage to the next. Let's continue learning more about the life cycle. Well, have you ever wondered how a butterfly starts out? Let's look at the life cycle of the butterfly. I made a lovely picture to show you about the life cycle of the butterfly. The butterfly starts out as an egg. The mother lays the egg. First, they are little eggs, and they're growing a little bit inside the eggs. Then the eggs hatch, and they become caterpillars. And the little caterpillars eat so much. They eat a lot of leaves, and they grow big and fat, and sometimes we are scared of them, but we still like to see them. So when the caterpillar has grown enough, then it goes into a cocoon. It curls up itself into this little sac and start growing more body parts like wings. And when it's ready, the cocoon opens and out comes the butterfly. So there are 4 stages in the life cycle of the butterfly. Can you say them with me? The egg, the caterpillar, the pupa, and the adult. Sometimes you see different names, which I shall point out to you. For the caterpillar, sometimes you see the word larva. So you have the egg, the caterpillar or larva, then you have the pupa or cocoon, and you have the adult. This is the life cycle of the butterfly. Let's look at a video showing the life cycle of the butterfly.
At first, the butterfly lays an egg, usually on a leaf. When the egg hatches, out comes the larva. Larva can also be called a caterpillar. A caterpillar eats all the time for the first 7 to 10 days. Did you know many caterpillars only eat the plant their mother laid the egg on? As they eat, they grow bigger. It is amazing to watch. Caterpillars molt a few times, which means they shed their old skin and then grow a larger skin to replace it. After 7 to 10 days, the caterpillars look for a safe place to hang down and pupate. When ready, the caterpillar sheds its skin for the last time and becomes a chrysalis. It is an amazing transformation that only takes a minute or two. And it looks like it's dancing. Give a thumbs up if you like this phase. It stays in the chrysalis form for 7 to 10 days. During this time, the caterpillar's insides are changing. A caterpillar eats solid leaves, but a butterfly drinks nectar, water, and other liquids. When a butterfly is ready to come out, the chrysalis becomes transparent, and you can see its wings through the chrysalis. A butterfly has a long tongue called a proboscis. It uses it like a straw to drink liquids. At first, a butterfly hangs upside down and will pump blood into its wings. When the wings are dry, the butterfly can fly. In another week, the butterfly will lay eggs for the next group of larvae, and the caterpillar to butterfly life cycle will continue. That's how a caterpillar turns into a butterfly. Isn't it amazing?
Boys and girls, that video was so exciting. Now, let's see if you can remember the stages in the life cycle of the butterfly. What's the first stage, boys and girls? How do the butterflies start out? Yes, as eggs. And then the eggs hatch, and what do we get? Yes, the caterpillar. And then the caterpillar grows, and we have the next stage, which is the cocoon. And while they curl up there and growing more, they get wings. And then we have the adult stage, when they come out of the cocoon. Let's review. So first the eggs, then the caterpillar, then the cocoon, and the adult butterfly. And then the cycle starts all over again. The adult lays eggs, the eggs hatch again into caterpillars, the caterpillars grow, curl up, form the cocoon, grow again, and then come out and grow into the adult stage. You can draw your favorite part in the life cycle of the butterfly. For example, if it's the caterpillar, draw a really nice caterpillar, color it, do your best work, write the word caterpillar, and you can have it to remember the life cycle of the butterfly. This brings us to the end of our lesson. See you next time.